Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This reading is for the air signs of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for March 2023. As you can see, there are 3 cards. Which card are you being drawn to? If you are being drawn to more than one card, then perhaps listen to the card reading for that card, because there could be some messages in there for you also. These messages are general readings, and so the messages may or may not resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings. If you do like the card readings, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and remember to hit the notification bell so that you are made aware of any of the upcoming videos. I will start with card number 1. For those of you who pick card number 1, let's have a look and see what message is coming your way for March. Okay, we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so this month there may be some relationships that you are reassessing. It may be that certain relationships you've learnt the soul lessons that these relationships were bringing into your life. When we, or before we incarnate on this earth, we make soul contracts, and some of those soul contracts are with the people that we meet along our journey on earth. And these contracts are generally with our soul family. So when we actually then come across these relationships on earth, we know, or we don't know generally, but our soul knows that these are soul contracts that have been made for certain lessons that we agreed upon before we came here that we needed to work on. Now, when these relationships, or when these lessons that these relationships are done, let me rephrase that. When the soul lesson has been learnt within the relationships that we have, then those relationships can generally end, whether that be organically or like they just simply disappear, or you move away from each other, or you actually physically end a relationship. That's generally when these soul lessons have been learnt. The relationships we have with others are for our highest good, and we need to learn lessons for our soul to evolve. Hence why we have these soul contracts for the lessons that we needed to learn while we're here in this incarnation. It's also about understanding the relationship that we have with ourselves. And we need to understand that we need to have a good relationship with ourselves to also serve our highest good. If we don't have a loving relationship with ourselves, then we aren't doing our souls, we're not helping our soul evolve. We actually need to learn to love ourselves first, so that we can actually then have loving relationships with other people. Okay, let's have a look and see what other messages we have that go along with this card reading, please. What other messages do we have, please? What further messages do we have, please? Further messages, please. Okay, we'll take that one. It's the heart chakra. Okay, so heart chakra is about love. It's about peace, compassion, forgiveness. It's about being open to receive love as well as give love. It's about giving and sharing of love, of oneself. It's love that will help unite humanity. It's that unity consciousness is basically the foundation of unity consciousness is love. So this ties in really well with this relationship card, because without loving self first, then it impacts on the relationships that we have with other people. Also with the heart chakra, it's about finding that emotional balance as well, and about having joy and happiness in our life. Okay, so let's have a look and see what further messages we have that go with this reading, please. You know, with this heart chakra as well, it's about learning to be kind to yourself as well, you know, and forgive yourself and forgive others for any parts played, you know. So it's not to hold on to things, it's to be open and have that forgiveness. Sometimes we hold on to things which isn't for our highest good. We need to learn to forgive ourselves as well as others, which enables our heart to be open. Okay, I'll take that one. Which enables our heart to be open to accept love given, and to be open to knowing that we are worthy of love. Okay, I think that one wants to come out. So let's have a look, see what we've got. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? And Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, crumbling. So what are you clinging on to? So this card is very similar to the Tower card in the tarot deck, in that we need to allow things to fall away, to let go of everything that's not serving us, so that we allow the space for things that do serve our highest good to come into our life. So this card is, you know, asking you, what are you clinging on to? So are you clinging on to a relationship that's come to an end? Are you clinging on to grief or sadness so that your heart chakra is closed off? This card is saying that it's time to sit in reflection and think about your feelings, you know, like feel the feelings of what is holding you back. Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling pain? Are you feeling grief? What is it that you're feeling? And are you holding on to that rather than letting it all go? You can't move on if you're holding on to stuff, because it's blocking your path, it's blocking your way forward. And that could just be, you know, you're hanging on to a job that you don't like. So that's not allowing the job that's meant for you, or that, you know, you would get great happiness from, to come forward for you. You know, are you hanging on to a past relationship? Well, you know, let go of that, let go of the feelings of that, because if you're holding on to that, you're not allowing a new relationship to come in. And that's all relationships, love relationships, friendship relationships, work relationships. So it's really a time to take note of where you're at in this journey, and whether you are sitting comfortably in old ways, old patterns of behaviour, or, you know, old ways of thinking. Maybe that's what you're holding on to. Well, it's time to reassess and let those things go, because they could be blocking you from, you know, the authentic you. Okay, and we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is saying that, you know, you came here with a mission, and the mission was to help raise the vibration of humanity, to help lift humanity's consciousness, and also by channeling. So channeling can be by the things you say or the things that you do which help uplift humanity. I will go to the book and see how I can expand on that one for you. So where's the book? Okay, Pleiades, just let me find it for you. Okay. You are a soul who has a double mission: to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. Okay. Oh, thank you. So let's have further messages, please, for card 1 that go with this reading. Further messages, please. Okay, we'll take those. Okay, we have Rebel. Take a break from the norm. What this world needs is more rebels, renegades and untamed creative beings, uniquely driven and powerfully free. Look for ways to express your individual voice, tell your truth, and share your incredible presence with the world. So that goes in quite nicely with this Pleiades, this channeling of who you are, and the crumbling of making sure your authentic self shines through. And I love how we've got the green to go with that heart chakra. Okay, movement. Your body was designed to move. Give in to the urge to dance, walk, jog, bend, stretch, climb or move in a way that feels wonderful. Make time to indulge your body with joyous, easy or ecstatic movement, and you will feel an elevated shift in your life force. Refresh. Where in your world do you need to open the windows? What part of you is yearning for fresh air? Consciously breathe newness into whatever is feeling tired or outdated. Intuitively sense what is required in these areas and make space for these parts of you to come back to life, revived and restored. Which ties in quite well, doesn't it, with that, the crumbling card. You know, what's tired and outdated that you're hanging on to? Time to let that go, to make space for the parts of you to come back, which will be your authentic self. Okay. Can we have final messages, please, for card 1? Final messages, please. Final messages, please, for card 1. Oops, a daisy. We'll take that one. Okay, a couple have just fallen on the floor, so just let me grab those. Okay, sorry about that. Further messages, please. Okay, that one. Okay, and that one certainly wanted to jump out, didn't it? Okay, so we have 5 of Swords, loss, 10 of Pentacles, support, and Strength, the Angel of Courage. Okay, so with that 5 of Swords, loss, that can tie in basically with that relationship card and the crumbling. You know, is that what you are clinging on to? Is, you know, the feelings that you had with the loss? Is it the end of a relationship or a friendship that you are grieving for? It's time to let that go. It's time to allow your heart to heal. Again, with the 10 of Pentacles, love that it's the green card. It's, you know, knowing that you are loved and supported and guided and that you're not alone. The universe has your back. There is support around you. You know, the relationships you have are there to help support you and help you along your journey. You aren't alone, and sometimes we have to remember that we do have that love and support, and that we are never, ever alone. And Strength, Angel of Courage. This is about having the courage and the strength to let go of that isn't serving you, of all the things that aren't serving you. Know that you do have that inner strength to let these things go and to let the real you shine through. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening. For those of you who picked card number 2, let's have a look and see what card message is for you for March. Okay, so we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, so this card is saying to you that you need to expand your awareness to what is going on around you and to signs that the universe and the spirit world is putting along your path. Sometimes we are so caught up in the chatter and the noise and the distractions of what is going on around us that we actually don't necessarily pay attention to all the signposts and the opportunities that are being put along our path to enable us to expand our consciousness and our awareness. This expansion of consciousness and the expansion of awareness is actually how our soul grows and evolves. And it's how we as an individual also have growth, is by the lessons that we learn along our journey, and also by the opportunities that are presented to us. We need to take advantage of the opportunities that are placed in front of us, because they are placed there for a reason, for us to actually take advantage of them and enable our soul's growth as well as our individual growth to occur. Okay, what is another message that goes with this card, please, for card 2? What is the message, please, for card 2 that goes with this reading? Okay, we'll take that one, which is intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. Okay, this is our third eye chakra. So it's about trusting our intuition. Again, it's that awareness, being aware of our inner knowing and our insight. It's about our spiritual awareness and seeing new perspectives, new opportunities. It's about, expanding. Again, it's expanding our consciousness, expanding our vision, expanding our inner knowing, our insight, basically, of what we already know. It's listening to the little voice inside of us. It's it's understanding that the trust required to allow that to continue to grow. I will go to the book and see if there's anything in there that I can expand on. Your true power shines as you move within the quiet rhythms of your inner knowing. This card encourages you to practice being present in life rather than floating off into a daydream fantasy world. To best access and make use of your intuition, you need to be alert, present, and grounded in reality. It does not call for a denial of your physical needs or the realities of life, but rather to tune into a more expansive experience of that reality. We all have intuition. Breathe, listen, trust, follow, let it empower your life. Okay. Can we have further messages, please, that go along with this reading for card 2? What are the further messages, please? Further messages, please, for card 2. Okay, that one. Okay, we'll take that one. And we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, and trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so birthing a new age. So we are actually, at the moment, we are birthing a new age. We are moving out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And with this movement into this new age, we have to let all the old programs, the old technologies, the old rules, the old systems all fall away because they don't serve us anymore. So with birthing this new age, we actually have to bring forward new ideas, new creations, and we have to dream that new world into being. And we are very powerful beings. So if we can meditate or focus on the world that we want to birth, we can actually create that. I will go to the book and see how I can expand on this one for us. So, birthing a new age. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now we're in a transition period between ages. In the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so now with this trust the niggle, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So again, this ties back into this intuition and about trusting and listening to what your intuition is trying to tell you. What are you not paying attention to? It's time to sit and listen and trust that what your that niggle is actually trying to get your attention, that something needs changing or reworking or letting go of. So I'll quickly go to the book and see how I can expand on that. So that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there and it's not going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path, and then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. So both those cards are lovely cards in that they tie in straight back into this intuition card. Okay, can we have the bad shuffle? Further messages, please, for card 2 that go with this reading, please. Further messages, please, for card 2. Okay, that one. Further messages, please. Okay, that one. And those. Okay, let's have a look what we have here. Collective. You don't have to do it all on your own. As part of the collective, you are capable of making bigger and bolder waves in the world, as well as forming valuable connections. Where are you being called to join or create a purposeful group? What soulful connections are you craving? So, nice card that types into that birthing a new age, because that's a collective thing, isn't it? Surrender. Surrendering means letting go of that which is not aligned with your highest good. As you surrender, you create space for more goodness and light to enter your life. Keep surrendering back to love and have faith that all is well. So that's, trust that niggle, and surrender to it. Honour the wisdom of your soul. Follow the guidance, even if it doesn't make sense, and you will be richly rewarded. Your eternal soul knows the way, and it is asking you to honour the knowings and insights that have come into your awareness. And that's how growth happens. Oneness is seeing the world and all of its inhabitants as guided by and made from the same source of light. Feel this state deep within. The ego may be amplifying the illusion of separation in your mind, causing you to judge, criticize, or feel detached. Let go of this illusion, one thought at a time, and replace it with feelings of unity and love. Lovely cards. Okay, let's have final messages, please, for card 2. Final messages, please. Okay, that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, so we have the Magician, Angel of Magic. We have Isolation, the 5 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords, Independence. Okay, so the Angel of Magic. So you have all the tools that you need to enable your growth to happen, to enable this birthing of a new age. So the lessons and the creations, you have everything you need to enable that to happen. By letting things go and surrendering is how all these or how all this magic happens. You have to be open to receiving. You have to be open to letting go. You have to be open to taking action towards your dreams, your goals, and know that you have all the tools to achieve those goals. So you may feel that you are feeling isolated, that you are feeling rejected, or that you don't belong. This card is letting you know that if that's the way you feel, then you're not meant to be with that say group of people, or in that circle of friends, or in that particular group. because we're all meant to be united. So if you're feeling that isolation feeling, then it means that you're not in the circle of like-minded people that think the same way as you, or have your highest good in their focal point. And the Queen of Swords is independence, and that's you. You are an independent, strong person, and you don't need to rely on anyone else. You do have the strength of will and the inner strength and the inner knowing to know what it is that you want out of your life, and that you will achieve it regardless. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening. For those of you who picked card number 3, let's have a look and see what the message is for you for this month. So we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, so love is the universal language. Love is the basis of unity. Love is the basis of unity consciousness. Love is what makes the world go round. It's not money, it's love. When we incarnate on this earth, most people that have incarnated come with learning to love as one of their greatest lessons. It's to love themselves and also to be open to loving others. So it's being open to giving and receiving love. One of the jobs perhaps that you have this, or tasks I should say, this month is to show love to more people, or to show more people that they need to be more open to giving and receiving love. So love is an energy of healing. So when we are in that flow of love, in that energy of love, anxiety and drama and trauma can actually not exist. Love overrides all that. True love, in the spiritual sense, is that link between us and God or Source, or whatever label you wish to give that higher being. Love guides us through our journey, and it lets go of all the unwanted parts that we hold on to. Okay, so let's have another message, please, that goes with this reading, with this card. What other message goes with this, please? What card goes with this message, please? Okay, I'm going to take that one. Okay, so we had seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge and clarity. So this is the third eye chakra, and it is about our spiritual awareness and about seeing new perspectives, seeing truth, seeing knowledge, having the clarity of what it is that we see, having the understanding of our inner knowing, our intuition, understanding the insight that we have. So this card is also about expanding your concept of your reality. It's about expanding your vision of how you see your life to be, or how you view your path. It's about going within and being and reflective, so reflecting on your spiritual path, expanding that vision that you thought your journey would be. It's asking you to let go of the ways that you saw things. It's about being open to not always knowing everything and not always understanding everything, or understanding some things. It's acknowledging that you are acknowledging the new ideas that you are being presented with, and to have the clarity that you don't always have to understand and know how everything evolves. It's about understanding that you are a part of what is evolving in the highest consciousness of humanity. Okay, well, I hope that made sense. Okay, can we have further messages, please, that go with this reading? I guess it's being open to newer understandings. Further messages, please, for card 3. Further messages, please. Okay, we'll take that one that jumped out. Further messages, please. Okay, that one. So we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Okay, so with this crumbling, what are you clinging on to? So what programs are you hanging on to? What perspectives are you hanging on to? What ways of doing things are you hanging on to that you may need to start learning to let go of, so that you have a newer perspective or a newer understanding of the way things work? This card is very similar to the Tower card in the tarot deck, in that by allowing what isn't serving you to fall away, it allows transformation, it allows a rebuilding, it allows new ways of doing things to come forward. Again, it's asking you to sit quietly and reflect, journal, meditate, to understand what it is that's not serving you, that where your blockages are, where your roadblocks are, that's stopping you from moving forward. What old ways of doing things are you holding on to? It's like seeing things with new eyes, seeing a different truth, seeing different knowledge. Understanding that you can't move forward along a path by hanging on to all the old ideas, the old programs, the old ways of being, the old ways of doing the same thing. Okay, and with play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So this is saying that, again, to find ways of having fun, of finding the ways of connecting to things that used to bring you joy or will bring you joy. Connecting to your inner child to find the ways that you used to play as a child that used to bring you lots of fun, lots of joy. Don't be so serious. So, don't get caught up in being an adult all the time and that you can't do that because adults don't do that, or, allow yourself to have the freedom, if you like, of being silly without feeling judged or without judging yourself and without fear of judgment from others. It's time to celebrate your successes that you've already had. It's time to celebrate who you are. It's time to celebrate where you are in your life's journey. It's been hard work to get where you are. So now just have some fun. Reconnect with, as I said, with your inner child to find what it is that does bring you joy. Listen to some music, have a dance around, dance like nobody's watching because, who cares? That will also bring, some grounding as well. So have some fun. Okay, let's have further messages, please, that go with this card reading. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, those two. So we have connection. Connection is crucial for a soulful and enjoyable life. Who or what are you feeling disconnected from? It could be a friend, lover, nature, or yourself. Or perhaps it's your creativity, intuition, or a dream. Tend to this energetic breakage and discover new and spirited ways to reconnect to who and what is important and value to you. Excuse my cat. Change. Your life is currently unfurling in potentially uncomfortable ways. Surrender to this transformation. Allow your old fragments to fall away as your new light emerges. Welcome change at this time and stay anchored in your ever-evolving soul. So that goes right back to this crumbling. Surrender to the transformation. Let go of what it is that's not serving your highest good, because by letting all that go, you allow this transformation to take place. You allow this new light to come through, the new authentic you to shine through. That's how your soul evolves. And it's seeing life from a different perspective, having more knowledge. Sensuality. Your 5 physical senses are always turned on. They are the avenues through which you experience pleasure in your body. Consciously use your hands, look at beautiful scenes, slowly taste your favourite foods, adorn your body with natural aromas that balance your mood, and listen to sounds that raise your vibration. Live sensually. Play. Have fun. An adventure. Your wanderlust soul wants to take you on a wholehearted adventure. Drop into your inner compass and let your wild spirit guide you towards experiences that breathe fresh energy and creativity into your life. Explore the worlds within and around you in exciting and free-spirited new ways. Again, that ties into the whole crumbling and the play. Okay. Final messages, please, for card 3. Final messages, please. Final messages for card 3. Okay, that one. Oops. Okay. So I'll take those because they really jumped out. So we have 10 of Cups, home. We have the 9 of Cups, blessings. We have the Tower, angel of enlightenment. And we have Temperance, the angel of peace. Okay, so I'm actually going to move those around a bit. So we have Angel of Enlightenment. So as I said, you know, when I was talking about this crumbling card, that it's like the Tower card in the tarot, that you need to let things fall away for transformation to happen, for new things to come forward. So that card basically is a reflection of that one. So 10 of Cups, home. So this is that you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel that you finally come home. It's about that connection to it's about the connection to it's a spiritual connection. I'm picking up it's a spiritual connection to home. So I'm feeling that it ties in with this love card, that home, love is where the home is. Home is where love is. Feeling that you may actually be feeling that you want to go home, that you feel like your job is done here and you want to go home. And those of you who are feeling that way will understand what I mean by you feel like you want to go home. Okay. 9 of Cups, blessings. So you are getting lots of blessings at the moment in your life, and in this month more blessings are going to be coming through. Again, it ties into to love, it's emotion, it's the flow-on effect of everything that you've worked for, everything that you are doing at this moment in time is coming back to you as blessings. And Temperance, angel of peace. You're actually coming to that time in your life where you do have that own overwhelming sense of peace and balance. You have found the balance in your life at the moment, and that's why you are feeling that sense of peace, the calmness that you are living in at the moment. And that may be why you feel you have finally arrived home, even, that it's that balance that you've been searching for, that calmness that you've been searching for, that you've achieved, and is now how you feel you finally come home. Okay, so they are your card messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and until next time, thank you for listening.